Canberra, Australia, and my name's Spaceman Africa, if you didn't know. And this is a promo for my new song, The Electric Scooter Blues, which will be out on the 28th of July, 2023. And this song, of course, is about my scooter accident, which I had about 9 months ago now. And there was quite an accident, busted a few bones. And so I'm going to tell you the story about my accident. So it's all because of the new song, The Electric Scooter Blues. So if I just, can I turn this around? Yes, let's turn this around. So there's the lovely outdoors. But if we come in here in my kitchen, there is the scooter. It's a Bolson Atomic. Travels up to 40 kilometers an hour. I did have two scooters. Since the accident, I've decided I'm not going to ride scooters again because they're dangerous and I can't afford to break any more bones. So I sold the good one. This one's a bit beat up. The steering's all out of whack and the mud guard down here is bent and rubbing against the wheel so it doesn't turn. But I'm hanging on to it for now as like a memento, as a trophy. And yeah, and inspiration for this song, perhaps. So the crash is quite funny. Everyone says, were you far from home? Well, no, I was only about 50 meters. If we come back and look out the kitchen window, down here is the footpath, and I had the accident about here. So not too far at all. So let's go for a walk. Let's go outside and I'll talk you through it. So let's just put my sunnies on. Now, the reason I went for a scooter ride was I just got home and I was going to do some guitar practice because I was due to go into the studio the next day to record some new music. And I hadn't ridden my scooters for a while, and it's good to keep using them so the battery stays active. So I thought I was take each scooter just for a 5-minute spin, and then I'd get to my guitar practice. So I came out here with the first one, the one I just showed you. And I came out here and I was just going to go for a 5-minute ride. So if I spin her around again. So I've come from my flat, come out here. I've ridden up that hill about halfway up. I've turned around. And then I've come flat chat, full pelt, riding down that hill, down here, and then continued down there. And so, as I said, the scooter does up to 40 Ks, 80 kilos, somewhere in between there. With my weight, I was doing probably about 35 Ks down here. And it was 6:30 at night. This is last October, so we're just about to have daylight saving. So it's not dark. It's a nice mild evening, and I'm thinking, oh, this is great. Going for a scooter ride. And we come down here, and then there's a bit of a drop in the footpath just here. If we come around here, you can see there's a bit of a drop, bit of a dip. So what I think has happened, because I don't exactly know what happened, but I have a good guess, is that I've come over that dip. I've got a bit of air. The wheel alignment on the scooter was already a bit stuffed. So I've got some air. As I've come back down, the wheel has hit the ground on an angle and just spun out like this, making the handlebars just drop. So from that point, I get a few more meters down and the scooter just drops from out underneath me. And one image that has stuck with me through this accident is just this image here of footpath and Tambuck. I still have that image of my head as I go down. Like, I'd had a scooter accident a few weeks before where the scooter just dropped out from under me as I was turning a corner in the wet. Well, I managed to jump off and just land on my feet and stay upright. On this occasion, there was no warning. I've just gone straight down, and I'm thinking, as I'm going down, I'm thinking, how do I get out of this? I'm going down, and there was no time, and I just put my hand out to brace the fall, and I pretty much landed all on this side. I had a helmet on, but I don't think I hit my head. I looked at my helmet, there were just a few little scratches on the tops. So nothing big, but I've taken the full impact on my right side, landed on the concrete here, and momentum, I've rolled a few more meters down, and I just feel immense pain in my shoulder here. And I'm thinking, ouch. I'm thinking, is this one of those injuries that is serious, or I don't know, after 10 minutes, it's going to feel all right again. I'll be okay. But I was winded, and I got up not far, just sort of crawled a bit over here and sort of hunched in the fetal position here on the grass. There was no one around like there is now, except for those people, but they weren't here on the day. And it did occur to me, I wonder if anyone has seen me stack it. And so I'm just on the grass here, lying in pain, and I think, well, I've got to get back to my place. So my place is just 50 meters up that way, just up there. That's it. And so I had to take the scooter back, and the front wheel was all bent up and rubbing against the mudguard, so it wouldn't rotate, so it was stuck. So I couldn't wheel the scooter back, so I didn't have the strength in my broken right arm to collapse the scooter. You have to pull a lever, it's quite difficult. So I lifted the scooter, I just carried the tray, the platform where you stand on, with my left arm, and had the handlebars over my neck, and I was just sort of carrying it like that up to my place, and then up the 2 flights of stairs to my flat. So from here, I'm thinking I've got to go to the hospital. I've broken my collarbone 3 times before this. This turned out to be the 4th time. So I kind of had a good idea I'd broken it. My arm felt pretty bad as well, and I think I've broken something there as well. So I get back to my place, and I video chat my girlfriend Beck, and before I even explain what's going on, she goes, "What's happened?" She said I looked green. She knew something had gone on, and I said, I think I've broken a few bones. Can you come and take me to the hospital? So, yeah, she came, and she arrived. When she arrived, the first thing I said is, can you help me take this hoodie off? Now, I had this hoodie on, this very one I've got on now. It's McLaren, my favorite sporting team, Formula One. And I was worried that if I went to the hospital, they would get some scissors out and cut it, and we'd lose it. It'd be ruined. My girlfriend Beck had only given it to me a few hours earlier, so I did not want it lost and torn and ripped. And now the amazing thing is that despite having that fall, There was no rips in the elbows. There was no scratches. It didn't look like it'd been involved in an accident. Yet, once we took it off and we took my shirts off, I'd lost a lot of skin on my elbows. Yet, the hoodie didn't have a scratch on it. I had some pretty gnarly bruises on my hips as well. Sort of all colors of the sunset. And thankfully, though, the hoodie survived, no problems. So lives another day. But Beck took me to the hospital and had x-rays, and it did confirm that I'd had broken collarbone, my fourth, and broken wrist, bone in my wrist, and a broken bone in my elbow, the neck radial. And yeah, so I was 3 months out of action. My girlfriend Beck had to nurse me, look after me for 3 months, and I was in a sling and arm brace and all that. Lots of physio. It's 9 months on, or 9.5, something like that, and I'm way a lot better, but not 100% by any means. Still don't have full movement in my shoulder or my wrist, but not too bad. And the positive thing, if we can find the positive out of this, is that I was able to get 3 new songs out of the experience. So I missed out on that recording session that I was meant to do the next day. Ended up doing it about 6 months later in March of this year, and recorded some new songs, and I'll be releasing them intermittently throughout the year. But the first one will be an upbeat rock hit, and I'll keep reminding you, of course, that it's coming out, and I hope you have a listen and you enjoy it. And I've got Beck joining me on backing vocals, and so it's going to be a good laugh as usual. It's a bit of humor and comedy in the story. Electric Scooter Blues. Have a listen. Have many listens. Share it. And yeah, that's it for now. That's the story behind the scooter accident. And so yeah, ciao for now. Peace out. No, space out. You know what? I've never done a YouTube live before. I don't know how to turn it off. While I turn it off, let's see how we can turn it off. There we go.